Everybody, thank you for watching Aim4 Survival. Today we got the SHTF mystery unboxing for June 2019. Stay tuned. Okay everybody, so it's June 2019. We got the SHTF mystery box. Guys, this is a mystery gear subscription service. They have 3 levels. You have your basic or primary level coming in at $19.99. You have your pro level coming in at $49.99 and your elite level at $89.99. Guys, you definitely get more than your money's worth, more bang for your buck, and a little bit of surprise. I like getting a surprise. You never know what you're going to get, and this box feels heavier than most. So let's break it open and see what we got. And to open it this month, we have the One Shot, One Kill folding knife from last month. Okay guys, we got Nala. She's in the background. She's going to be barking a little bit. No big deal. However, let's go ahead and talk about these subscription boxes. This one comes with an itemized card, tells you each item and the suggested retail value, the MSRP for the item. Now again, we got the primary box for $19.99. It comes in the June retail value at $73.95. So there you go. We've got about $54 worth of value in this box, all for 20 bucks. So again, the retail value at $19.99. Our first item is the emergency fire blanket, coming in at $16.99. This right here. Okay guys, so we have an emergency fire blanket. This is really neat. Now of course we all know the triangle of fire requires heat, fuel, and oxygen for fire to actually exist. Now this is a really neat item. It says to grab the emergency handles, open it up, and now you can smother a fire out. It is a very soft but durable nylon cloth, looking as if it measures about 3.5, 4 feet by 4 feet. I have no doubt this could put out a small area of fire. So again, a lot of multiple uses, and it is the fire blanket. So for $16.99, we got a reusable fire blanket. Definitely very useful. Again, you could use this in your house if you keep it around your kitchen area to put out fires, maybe a grease fire on a stove. Again, you would not want to put water on a grease fire, just a real quick tip. Next, we do have a carbon steel shovel coming in for a value of $14.99. Take a look at this. So here we are guys, a carbon steel shovel. Again, it's not sharpened on this edge. Anybody that's familiar with me knows I like to carry and use my cold steel shovel. And again, guys, you could definitely modify this to the task. Let's go ahead and talk about survival uses for a shovel. Anybody that's watched the Fowler interview knows that he was a winner on Alone Season 3. Guys, one of his 10 items was a shovel. Why? So many uses, especially when sharpened. It can be used as a cutting tool. You can use it to dig worms, dig fire pits, to coat fire holes, or just your basic fire pit. You can use it to put out fire once again. And guys, so many uses. I used the cold steel one probably about 20 hours in 1 week alone, just working in my gardens. And guys, they are a lifesaver. And again, when nature calls, or when you need to dispose of certain materials, you definitely want to bury it, guys. So it's lightweight. I can't explain. I guess that's a pine handle on here. And it does come all the way through the neck of the shovel and is bolted in. But again, sides are smooth, so is the tip. That is something we can change real easy with a grinder or just a rasp. $14.99, guys. I'm digging this shovel and the fire blanket too. So with a retail value of $14.99, we've already got our money's worth, guys, and both pretty neat pieces of gear. Next, coming in for $4.99, we do have a Paracord Keyring. From SHTF, we do have Paracord Keyring. It does have a quick clip on here, a little bit of extra paracord with decent little braid on here, and of course a keyring. Very useful. Again, keep the keys on you if you want to keep them outside, inside. Use it as a lanyard again to hold on to. $4.99. Well, looking at the braid, I'd estimate there's probably about 3 to 4 feet in there, so definitely a neat item. $4.99. We'll give it to them. So again, we have the SHTF Survival Paracord Keyring. A little bit of extra cordage can go a long way. Definitely would probably consider putting this on the multi-tool from past missions. I still carry that all the time. Ooh. Next, we probably have my favorite one. Looking at it, it seems interesting. Next, ooh, something real good. Guys, I'm sorry I keep getting excited about this box. But we do have a map orientation compass. This is a base plate compass. Okay, for $6.99. And coming to us from Trailblazer, we have a very important and overlooked piece of gear. Guys, this is a compass. However, it is a base plate compass. It does have a small magnifying glass for reading, say, small writing on the map, or possibly for igniting charred materials. We do have measurements on the side. This is to a 1 in 50,000th scale. And again, we have millimeters, inches on here. And this is very useful, guys, because when you put this and apply this to a map, orient it to north, figure out where you're going. There's several ways you can use this to figure out how far you're going. Now, as far as how far, you can use the measurements on the side, apply them to the scale on the map, and therefore you have your distance. You can learn your own pace count, and it does have a lanyard. Talk about two things for this lanyard. Yes, you could use it as a necklace, guys, but you're really going to be falling short of its potential. You can put beads on this and make a pace count, a Ranger bead system, guys. Well, what that is an increment counting system. We'll talk more about that later. However, something I always loved about using a lanyard, lay it on the map. You can use the lanyard itself, wrap around, say you're looking at a topo map, a topographical map. You can study your route, figure out the length of that stream, compare it again to the sides here, and figure out the distance if it isn't, say, in a straight line. Travel rarely is in the woods. But again, we do have an adjustable bevel on this. Very useful, and for $6.99 you can get started. We talk about all the time in the Fight Survive series, what are you doing, girl? How important and how overlooked navigation is. With this box, you would have had no excuse not to learn. Okay, for $6.99 we do get a small base plate compass. Definitely good to get you started. Now, we've got the fire blanket, we've got the key ring, paracord key ring holder, we've got the neat lightweight shovel, and the compass. Now, guys, for the last item coming in with a retail value of $29.99, we have the Zulu 5.56 knife. Look at this. So coming in from SOA, guys, we have a really big knife. We do have a false edge on the back here, a very sharp tip, great for piercing. We do have a 15 3/4 inch overall with a 10-inch cutting surface. Guys, we do have a small belly here and a good rubberized handle with a backstop, which tells me that it will be a good chopper. Now again, we have a lanyard hold. Use your own discretion. When you got a big blade and a lanyard, you definitely have some risk of the knife flying back at you. So you may just want to put a not a wrist lanyard on here, just something to make it easier to get to. Again, the nylon sheath has a double snap retention on the handle. I'm not a fan of nylon sheaths at all, guys. However, it does have a small, discreet, lightweight package and a big, beautiful knife. This will definitely be fun for beginners and enthusiasts. Great for your buddies, hanging out at camp. If you're only carrying a pocket knife and not an axe, this could definitely fill the gap. You can definitely take down small trees with this, no problem, delimb them. You could possibly make feather sticks. However, I definitely want to say we need to touch the edge up on this, no big deal. We do have a flat spot here, again, good for choking your thumb up for more control on this for fine task work. I've always enjoyed big knives, I really have. You could always take a big knife and do small task work with it, but you can't necessarily take a small knife and do a big knife job. So again, don't be shy. And coming in at $29.99 in the basic box, it's pretty freaking sweet. Alright, so again, for $29.99 we do have a big beefy blade. Again, from SOA to Zulu 556 combat knife, definitely an interesting piece. But altogether, looking at the June unboxing for 2019 of the SHTF mystery box, we got a lot of goodies. For $19.99, we had a retail value of $73.95. Had to double check on that. $73.95. Got near $54 worth of value for our money. Now, first coming in, we had the fire blanket for $16.99. Protect your home, protect your life, protect your camp. No reason not to have this reusable and multi-use item. Again, you could just use it to keep your pants dry when you're on the ground or sitting on the chair. You can cover up with it just for that little extra rain cover. A lot of good uses for it. Next, we do have probably one of my favorite items in this, guys. This shovel is so useful in camp, whether it's home projects or camp projects. Again, in a tactical situation, we are going to put an edge on the side of this, test it out. But you can dig for bait. You can make a fire ring, make your fires more efficient. Definitely dig a Dakota fire hole. You can cover up your waste or hide and build traps, whatever you need to do, guys. Again, coming in with $14.99 retail value. Next, we do have a Paracord Keyring with a retail value of $4.99. Nifty way to hide a little extra paracord on your person. We do have the Zulu knife for $29.99. A little steep on that price, but guys, we only gave 20 bucks. That's a 15 3/4 inch knife overall with a 10-inch cutting surface. Just freaking sweet. Next, we do have a compass, guys. This is very important, something I hold true to myself, and again, force myself to practice. And the more I do, the more I actually enjoy it. Being able to use a map is very important. But again, you have multi-use items on here. We have magnification glass, a little tongue-tied, magnifying glass to help you start fires, read maps easier. We have a lanyard, which is not just for your neck. You can make it into ranger beads for pace counting. You could also use it to measure your route's distance, say if it's not in just a straight line. They usually are not. So again, coming in with a retail value of $73.95 for $19. This was the SHTF mystery box for June 2019. I appreciate everything you do for the channel, guys. Smash that like button, comment down below, and as always, when you aim for survival, don't miss.